So
let's get into it.
So we've made it, and this is tough because now I have to flip between two things here. But it's time for the rapid rundown. Okay. So, right off the bat, and we'll have to get Tom's picks afterwards. You will see them at some point.
Yeah, we'll post them up on social media once he gives them to us.
But leading off for Week 13 predictions, Thursday Night Football. Bills at the Patriots on Amazon Prime. Bills are a 4.5-point favorite.
So the Bills haven't impressed me much at all this season, but the Patriots then are not the Patriots now are not the Patriots of then. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the money.
By the way, this is actually a good matchup for Amazon for a change.
Yeah, it is. Surprisingly,
Amazon's gotten shit all year.
You didn't just automatically go to the Broncos?
Oh well, that's Sunday Night Football.
Shit.
Well, no, not this week. I'm saying they're usually Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
And actually, the game that got flexed that I told you about earlier, they were the ones that got flexed out of Sunday Night Football in Week 14. And believe it or not, Mahomes got screwed because they were playing the Broncos.
Oh God.
But yeah, the Patriots have played better. Bill seems to somehow down the stretch get that team to play decent, and I'm kind of scared lately the way the Bills have been playing. Josh Allen looks very lost out there right now. Would you agree?
Yeah, and Von Miller's hurt, so what can you do?
I don't know if that's not a massive injury. I mean, it hurts, but yeah, I'm going to take the money. And we keep saying this, but somehow we'll get screwed by the Patriots. But take the money. All right, moving on to our favorite person. Oh, as I'm clicking the wrong thing. Packers at the Bears. The Packers are a 4-point favorite.
Lions and Tigers and Rodgers. Oh my.
RELAX.
Well, here's the thing that may be a complete surprise to you, Aaron. I'm picking the Bears.
I mean, believe it or not, we're on the same page on this one here. I mean, the Packers can't beat anybody.
The Packers have no defense.
Well, and their wide receivers are dropping like flies.
So, I'm picking the Bears. I'm going upset city.
I mean, years ago, we both would have been laughed out of the room if we picked the Bears.
How times have changed, how the turns have tabled.
So yeah, you and I are both on the upset city train there. All right, moving on. Game that's really has of no interest to the playoff race, really. Steelers at the Falcons. Steelers are a 1-point favorite.
So I'm probably this is probably off the strength of of their performance on Sunday or on Monday, but yeah, I'm gonna take the money on this one.
Oh God, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, where's my money? There we go. Yeah, this is wow. You took the Steelers. You're taking the Steelers to cover?
Yep.
Interesting. I don't know. Mariota has surprised us all this year. Would you agree?
Yes, he is.
Like we all thought he was a dumpster fire quarterback.
He's turned out to be something. I don't know if it's a good quarter, but
I'm not saying good. I'm saying serviceable.
Good quarterback, not a great quarterback, but
serviceable.
It's serviceable. Yeah.
Like he could probably, if someone was looking for a starting quarterback, he would be serviceable. I just don't like the Steelers. I don't like the Steelers, so I'm actually going to go upset city and take the Falcons.
Fair enough.
All right. Moving on. Oh boy. Jets at the Vikings. The Vikings are a 3-point favorite.
And as much as I would like to keep experiencing the Mike White experience, I am not going to disappoint my father, and I'm going to take the money.
God, this is a lot closer now.
See what you will do.
This is a lot closer now with Mike White actually hopefully starting. I mean, that's part of the problem with picking the games so early in the week. Freak. You know what? If Mike White start, I don't know. This is going to be a challenge for the Vikings offense. This Jet defense. Would you agree?
Yes, but I think they can overcome it.
If they,
It wouldn't surprise me if it ends up being an upset. Believe me, it wouldn't.
I mean, I got
But
hosed.
I'm gonna pick the Vikings because you know the attachment I have to them.
I got hosed last week completely as they destroyed the Bears by 21 points. Let's see. I'm not going to do that again this week. Upset City, take the Jets.
Ooh,
So I'm not going to get hosed again by the Jets.
rocking down the highway to Upset City. Okay.
All right. Now from an interesting game to a game that no one cares about. The Jaguars at the Lions. Somehow the Jaguars are a 1.5 point favorite.
It's pretty much a pick 'em game. So yeah, take the money.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It's pretty much a pick 'em game.
God, you're going to take the Jaguars on the road.
Because the line is that small.
Jaguars are a shitty team. Like they got lucky that they beat the Ravens on a 2-point conversion this past week. I must be on the upset city train this week. Lions, upset city.
Okay.
I just don't like the Jaguars. All right. Another interesting game. The Titans at the Eagles. The Eagles are a 5.5 point favorite. I think this game's a little more obvious, in my opinion, at least.
This game is a little bit more obvious, but you know what? I'll take the Eagles, but I'm not taking that line.
Why?
I think it's gonna be a little bit closer than 5.5.
So you think it's going to be a field goal game then, if you're taking the line?
I do.
God. Nope. I mean, the Titans have played great, but what's their only offense, Nick?
Derrick Henry.
And Ryan Tannehill does not make a quarterback make, in my opinion. Take the money. All right, moving on to guess who's back? It's the Browns at the Texans.
Deshaun Watson's first game back and playing against his former team. It's kind of an interesting moment because he started off this year and to the bench talking about Deshaun Watson and his various legal, his various terrible things that he's accused of doing.
Wait a minute, Nick. He technically was not committed of a crime.
And now we go into December with Deshaun Watson as the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. The Texans are terrible, so unfortunately I'm going to have to take the money.
As much as the whole 99% of the world is begging the Texans to win this game in every way, shape, or form. Would you agree that most of the world wants the Texans to win in the worst way?
Most of the world outside of Cleveland, I think, wants to, and outside of Deshaun Watson's family, probably wants to see the Texans win.
The one thing I will say is that there is going to be rust involved. Because remember,
there will be some rust involved, but I don't think it's going to matter because
it's technically 2 years because he didn't play the year before.
I know, but it's the Texans, so now we'll see.
Who is it? Kyle Allen is the starter over there now. This is going to be a bad game. I'm trying to look up what the total number.
Come on, take the money already.
Why? It's such a shitty game. And by the way, Tony Busby, you're a fucking douchebag for showing up who reportedly is going to show up in a suite with some of the accusers.
I mean, that's really not going to do anything because I mean, you're spending money to watch You're
putting money in Deshaun Watson's pocket.
Yeah, watch the person who sexually assaulted you. That's kind of a douchebag move there.
It's kind of fucked up if you ask me.
That's kind of a douchebag move there, Tony.
I mean, what are you accomplishing? Just so you could be in the stand and say, I was there.
What, you think you're going to stare him down and all of a sudden make Deshaun throw it into the stands? I wish that could be the case, but you know what? I don't think it's going to be.
What is that? I got you. I'm gonna find you in the back of the stadium and force you to do something. Like, you're right. I mean, I have to take it here, but I'm not happy about it. Let's put it that way.
You don't have to be. It's okay.
All right. Moving on to a NFC East matchup. Commanders at the Giants. Commanders are a 2.5-point favorite. Now, let me preface. I think this is wrong. This line is wrong in a lot of ways.
Taylor Heineke has played pretty good.
He has.
A couple of weeks.
Even though he thinks he's a Tom Brady wannabe and complaining for a flag in the Eagles game.
The Commanders' defense does not really inspire me with a lot of confidence. What do you mean confidence? I'm not even a fan of the Commander. I'm not even. I'm taking the fucking Giants.
Oh, I mean, I'm kind of leaning that way too. The Commanders are like a bad stock. Like they go up and down, and you never know what you're going to get.
You better win this game, Danny.
Well, here's the deal: if you lose this game, your division chances are over.
Well, your division chances are already over. Now you got to see if you can keep those playoff hopes
Well,
alive.
this is the start of like what 4 straight weeks of rivalry matchups, essentially.
So now you got to play, Danny. Please win this game.
Just be careful because again, the Lions was a trap game. They lost that one.
Danny, please win this game, Danny.
I'm with you. I'm taking the upset here just because I don't trust the Commanders, and you never know who's going to quarterback the team. Like you said, it could be someone out of the stands putting on a jersey and throwing a football. So, yeah, I'm going to take the upset with you. All right. You know what time it is, right? It's that time. It's that time, everybody, for that matchup. If I could find where my music is. Oh my God, I misplaced the music. There we go.
It's time to ride across the street, and the Ravens are coming down to try and maybe put Nathaniel Hackett out of a job. Because if he loses this game, I'm pretty sure he's not going to be employed by season's end.
The Ravens are a tougher matchup.
The Ravens are definitely a tougher matchup. And you know what? This is going to be my lock for the week.
Oh shit! I haven't been paying attention to locks. Oops. I don't know. I have to look at the rest of the games. While I'm looking at the rest of the games, oops. I wouldn't be surprised if Hackett lost this game. To be honest, would you?
No, not at all.
I mean, I don't even know what games we have left after this. But I'm gonna take them to cover. Yeah, I'm going to take them to cover. I'm not going to lock them because you never know with the Broncos. Somehow they'll Broncos country, let's ride, and somehow they'll win.
Let's ride straight into the sun.
But I'm going to take the money there. All right, moving on here. Dolphins at the Niners. The Niners are a 4-point favorite.
This is a good matchup.
This is probably the best matchup of the week.
It's probably the game of the week.
This game should be in prime time.
This game should be in prime time because you've got CMC and you've got Jimmy Garoppolo and you've got that Niners defense, which pretty much scares the piss out of me this week. So against Jalen Waddle and Tua Tagovailoa and the Dolphins.
This one we actually have to take a minute to think about because this one is like
this one. I think the defense is going to win it because I think the 49ers can lock them down. So you know what? I'm going to take the money.
Like you said, when you have guys like Cheetah,
you're playing at home, and your defense is pretty much stacked. So you know what? Here's the test: lock these guys down.
I like the Dolphins, and Tua's been great ever since whatever McDaniel shook him up. Sorry for that, considering you just had a concussion.
Yeah, don't say that.
I didn't mean it that way, but I'm saying like whatever he talked him into doing strategy-wise, it's worked. McDaniel deserves some.
He's done very well, but again, let's see.
He deserves some consideration for Coach of the Year too. Even though I think, and Dabble does also. I forgot to mention that earlier.
Yeah, Dave's definitely does.
But when I look at this matchup, one, I like the way CMC's been playing. He's been playing really
well, yeah.
Playing really good football. But do I like porn star Jimmy?
I mean,
he hasn't been great. He really hasn't.
Look, I gave you my pick, so
I know. I'm just walking it all through. The Niners defense is definitely better. They are definitely better. It's going to be a close one, but I think the Niners will pull it out because I just think CMC is the better. I think that they have the better running back matchup over Wilson with CMC.
They definitely do.
So I'm going to take them up. All right, moving on. This game's kind of insane. No one cares, but Seahawks 7.5 point favorite at the Rams.
I don't think the home field advantage is going to matter. I think the Seahawks are going to win because the Rams have just been dog shit recently. So I'm going to take the money.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a fluke last week. The Seattle game that no one saw. Was that the game no one saw the end of?
It's the game that the precious few saw.
I mean, if no one saw it, did it really happen?
It's like a Zen riddle. It's like the forbidden object. It's like the Ark of the Covenant. Avert your eyes!
Yeah, the Rams are a dumpster fire, and all their injuries. Allen Robinson's hurt. Cooper Kupp is hurt. Van Jefferson is the number 1 wide receiver. Oi. Take the money. All right, moving on. Another weird matchup. Chargers are a 2-point favorite at the Raiders.
Despite what happened last week, I think the Chargers are still the better team.
Well, of course they're the better team. You really going to take Derek Carr and Devontae Adams
So
at this
I'm
point?
going to go ahead. I'm just saying, I'm going to go ahead and take the money.
Yeah, the Raiders have been a dumpster fire, and I think, oh my God, why am I forgetting the Raiders head coach? What's the Raiders head coach?
Rich Bisaccia?
No, the guy from the Patriots that they got.
Oh,
Mike
McDaniel?
No. Oh, God. Come on, Google, foo, help me. Oh, Josh McDaniels.
Josh McDaniels. Okay.
I think the offensive genius is going to get fired at the end of this season.
Could be. Could very well be.
Yeah, take them on. All right. Moving on to, and this is a game I was looking at. The Chiefs are a 2.5 point favorite at the Bengals.
I think it's going to be a game of defense.
The Chiefs are 9-2, aren't they?
The Chiefs are 9-2.
Mahomes looks like an MVP.
Honestly,
right now.
I think Mahomes is slinging it too well for this to be in upset territory. So I'm going to have to take the money.
And you know what? This is going to be my lock right here.
This is your lock? Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking the money on the favor. Mahomes looks way too good right now. Even though the Bengals got Jamar Chase back, you still have to acclimate back onto the field.
He still has to get used to being back.
So, yeah, that's my lock. All right. Now we have the 2 primetime games. Sunday Night Football, the Colts at the Cowboys. Largest spread of the week. Cowboys are 11-point favorite.
It's like, why wouldn't you take the money? I mean, come the fuck on.
Wow. Usually you're not as confident on double-digit spreads.
Double-digit spread. I'll take it.
Interesting.
It's the Colts, dude. Come on.
I mean, the Jeff Saturday experience. They came out and said that technically he's not the head coach?
I'm surprised you had wait, what?
That's the reports that were kind of coming out. Like he's really not the head coach. He's kind of like just
what is he, the head football conditioner? Chief football knower?
I don't know. I have no idea at this point. But yeah,
athlete to field coordinator? What?
Well, technically, I told you that's that stupid job where they pay someone who's been in an organization for 10 years. Oh, we'll throw you a little money. Just come in and pump the team up.
So you're not the head coach. We'll just create a title for you. How's Grand Poobah sound?
Head cowboy.
Grand Poobah of Colts football.
Well, think about it. Cowboys and Colts. head revolver.
All right. I'm taking the money. Yeah, take the money. All right, one more game. And actually, believe it or not, it actually has some it has some merit. I think we got something here.
Monday Night Football, Saints at the Bucks. The Bucks are a 3.5-point favorite.
I would have a lot more trouble picking the Buccaneers if the Saints weren't quarterbacked by the little mystery card from Guess Who.
Oh, you mean the mystery box?
Yeah, the mystery box from Guess Who.
No, I was going to say the mystery box. Guess what, Lois? It could be a box.
It could even be Drew Brees somehow.
Oh God.
So yeah, I'm taking the money.
I mean, Tom Brady embarrassed himself last week against the Browns.
Embarrassed himself, but again, he's playing against a team that really doesn't have a quarterback right now.
But would you say that's the lowest of the low for this season, losing to the Browns?
Yeah.
That's like rock bottom almost.
I told you my thoughts.
It's bad, but you're right. The Saints quarterback situation. Jameis Winston is probably out buying crabs again that he's not going to pay for.
Shit, I forgot about that.
It's been a long time. It's a long time since I pulled that story out.
Wow.
And then Andy Dalton somehow magically appeared from the dead. Somehow. And then that didn't work out. Yeah, take the money. And somehow a 500 record is going to lead the division in the NFC South.
Oh, God.